Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we are going to be starting a mini-series on one of my favorite deck-building roguelites of all time, and it's called Banners of Ruin. I have not played in a while. I wanted an excuse to play it, to be honest, and I feel like it's underrated, so more people should see it. I will say it's brutally difficult as you get towards the end, especially the final boss, so I am not expecting a win. But without further ado, why don't we hop right in? I'm going to randomize the heroes that we start with. Got a beaver and a weasel. Fair enough. We're going to go in with no challenge. We're going to begin the campaign. So I will do my best to talk you through it while we're playing. But essentially, we are playing as a resistance group that is going against the prince, the king. I don't remember, to be honest. I think the king just died and the prince is being like crazy. So in any case, we've got a deck, and in our deck, we have cards that work for everyone, and then we have cards that specifically are for certain characters. So you can see that this hatchet and this shield belong to one of our characters, this longsword belongs to the other, and the rest of the cards can be used by whoever. Each different race here has different special abilities that they can use with the willpower, which is blue, and then they've got their normal I think it's stamina. They can use however many. It's easier if I just show you. Why don't we go in? Okay, so you get 3 different decks to choose from. You can see how many cards are in the deck up above here, and eventually you get to a spot that you can't progress through unless you get to the bottom of, another deck. I do not want to ruin 5 skills. That makes them stronger, generally speaking, but have bad side effects. Sure, let's gain charity. That'll make it easier to pick that a deck that we want to use. Okay, chance to offload, don't need it. Increase a character stats. Forgotten Tunnel. I would like to increase a character stats, please. Choose a character to gain 1 stamina or 1 will. I tend to go with stamina first, willpower later. So we're going to go stamina. And let's go with the weasel. Each of our characters does have equipment that they can use. Right now, we've got the beaver with a hatchet and a shield, which I showed you earlier. He's got medium armor. And then we've got the lightly armored weasel with a longsword. I'm going to put the beaver up front, the weasel behind, and let's go into our first combat. You emerge from the black and find yourself in one of the guard bunks. Where the devils did you come from? You can't be here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to kill you now. Okay, so what do we got here? You are both attacking my beaver for 8 each, which is 16. So I tell you what. You are going to guard. And then you're going to use Vanguard, which does 6 damage, but if the character's in the front rank, it does 4 more. So we're going to blast this dude. We can use the barricade ability, which just puts out a barricade, just like it sounds, which we will do. And then here, we're just going to attack everyone in a rank. A rank is here. I think the other one is called a column, maybe. We'll have to see if we get there. Anyways, blast you. Get wrecked. Take that. And your special ability, he spawns multiple concealed blades, which apply bleeding and then get banished. Okay. We're just gonna strike you. Rush is an interesting card. It gets pretty good if you can buff up the character's strength for the round. Otherwise, it's not great, to be honest. If this character's next attack deals damage to vitality, half the damage dealt is applied as bleed. It's pretty good. Deal 6 damage X times for each rune card in your discard pile. Pass. Deal 5 damage each time you play this card in combat, plus 5 damage. If unplayed during cleanup, damage is reset. We could re-roll, which I will do just to show you off cards. Show off more cards, I should say. Deal 3 damage. If target dies, draw 3 cards. Deal 4 damage to Vitality, apply Wound, which makes it so bleed doesn't tick down. Unplayable when this card is discarded by a character. Choose an ally to apply 18 shield or an opponent to deal 18 damage to shield. I'm going to go with Terrible Wound. By the way, runs for this are incredibly long, so that's why it's going to be a mini-series. The Informant. A hooded figure looms in the dim light. It seems they've been expecting you. As you turn a corner, you find yourself confronted by a wiry figure. Their identity masked by the dim light, but their noble birth betrayed by their fine robes. I know why you've come to Dawn's Point. The low, dry voice echoes off the cold stone. I can help you reach him. My family are being held captive in Old Town. Help us flee the city, and I will arrange you entry into the keep. Find a boat and free my family, then meet us in the sewers below the royal court. Do as I ask, and you will have your blood. You exchange a solemn, understanding nod with the old wolf before he sharply hurries off. So if you listen to this guy, you can fight the final bosses of the game. If you don't, you get stuck outside and you can't make your way in, as far as I remember. So these are all combats. Doesn't really matter which one I pick. You can ultimately get up to 6 characters if you can afford it. More is not always better, but yeah. Okay, you are all attacking my beaver. That's not fantastic. Our deck is currently not very good. So I tell you what, we're going to put out a barrier. Guess we could switch to here. Might be able to kill, though. You have 14 health. I don't know if bleed happens at the beginning or end of a turn, though. Tell you what. We're going to blast you here. We're going to blast you here. 1 down. You're only taking 12, so it's already solved. No, sorry, you're taking 16. I was looking at their armor. Okay, so we're still taking 2 damage. We're going to use your ability. Deal 2 damage. Apply 3 bleed. The start of their turn, they take damage. Okay. So we can do 1, 2, 3. You're dead. We can discard you. Oops. Get momentum, which is like temporary strength. We can blast you. All right, easy peasy. Get bodied, nerd. Sweep kick. Select a target. Move them to a vacant position on their rank. Remove all bleed on an ally. Apply 5 shield. Pretty good. I'm going to do that because bleed is like devastating. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you pick a card, a timed card, then other cards, essentially this one here is how long until it's removed. If you pick a card and all the other cards have 1, then you're going to lose them. So essentially in this choice, we only have 1. We get 1 of these, essentially. I would like a random upgrade token, I think. This gives you a chance to upgrade someone's stamina, but they take damage, and I don't want to take damage. Wishing Well. A humble stone well reveals itself to you in the center of the street. A frail old beggar kneels beside it. Humble stone... Okay, we read that. You approach the well to find the beggar muttering a low, quiet prayer. Most folk don't know what this is, the beggar whispers without lifting his head. I see the crow's foot on your cloaks. Speak his name, and he shall reward you. So this lucky charm makes it so essentially it's got like I guess this came out first, but more recent game, Wild Frost. You can put upgrades onto cards. So this gives you an upgrade that says whenever you use the card, you get 10 florins, which is pretty good. That's money. We have 254, so 10 is a lot if we're getting it every time we play a card. Or we can get a random upgrade token and remove a card from our deck. I think that I would like to do that. We just got a 5 defense, remove all bleed. That being said, we could get rid of a strike. Get rid of a strike. Okay, what do we get? -1 will cost. That's great for the only will card that we have, which is withdraw. That means we can move and swap people at will. See what I did there? All right. Off-duty guards. Decoy. Not good draws here. We will grab the back alley, I guess. $300 florins is good cash money. We will take it. I don't want to buy cards just yet, so let's head to this path. A fine balance between combat and other stuff. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but essentially by putting him behind the beaver, they can't hit him. If he was, most attacks can't hit him, I should say. Range attacks can. But if he was sitting over here, he would basically be able to be hit by this guy, for example. We're going to kind of barricade. How much damage are you guys doing? Hard to say because you're applying vulnerable. Okay, we're going to gain 15 here. You should be okay in that case. We only have defensive cards at the moment. I tell you what. I'm going to apply a bunch of bleed to this guy, and he'll just kind of die over time. And this isn't optimal, but that's fine. Blast you there. Ouch. Okay. So we're going to blast this entire rank. You apply bleed, and I don't want you to do that. So we're going to kill you. Going to give you some armor. Give you more armor, just in case. And you see how there's 2 ranks here? If we kick, well, he's going to die. I'll show it off anyways. We kick this guy back here. He no longer goes this turn. And then next turn, it will alternate to the back row. And then all these people will go. Technically, I should have done it to this guy. Oh, he's just hitting the barricade anyways. Who cares? You're dead on your turn. So why don't we blast you? Get wrecked. Yeah. And then we'll give you some armor. End the turn. I think I could have played that to get momentum for our next attack, but that's okay. All right, no need to dilly-dally. Get bodied. Okay, our people leveled up. You love to see that. Deal weapon damage if two-handed weapon deal damage to the lane. I don't want any of these, to be honest. Ruin a card in hand, no thank you. Deal weapon damage if the only opponent in lane... Lane is what the other thing's called. 10 plus damage. Would be good. We don't really have a way to move people around. Kick is the only thing we have there. Let's take it anyways and move on. All right, let's see what we got. So we are going to level up your stamina. Oops. And then the first time they level up, they get a new card that only they can use. Unless you have a wolf in your party, their special ability is to use other people's stuff if you use willpower. The second time they level up, you get a passive, and then it kind of alternates until they're max level. All right, let's see what we got. Discard all cards in hand and draw that money. Party gains 5 armor. Not bad. Deal weapon damage. Gain shield equal to target's fury stacks. Yeah, I don't know about that. Discard a card next turn. Pick a card from your discard to move to your hand. That seems pretty good. I think I'm going to cycle my deck more often. All right, and let's see what our weasel got here. Let me check this out first. Deal 12 damage, move/swap opponent to a new position. This character moves/swaps to the mirrored lane. Okay, that's goes along with the card that we apply cripple with. Deal weapon damage if target has bleed. Spawn a 0-cost concealed blade. It's pretty good. Reduce the stamina cost of any cards that cost more stamina than this character has by 1 this turn. I don't care about that at all. Okay. I think that this is probably the best for what we're going for. We're going to give you 1 more willpower. Gain a random upgrade token. I don't remember what this does, and I would like to save my money. Get an upgrade token. What do we get? Gain 5 armor. I guess you can take off upgrades later. So I think I'll just put it on a regular guard for now. That way both characters can use it. Okay, a search party. It's not great. All right, this guy has fury. Means we have to kill him like as soon as possible. You're doing 5 to the entire lane, as are you. You're doing 10, so that's 20 damage coming out. Honestly, I think we hit you. Do this. Okay, good. Paid off. Target has bleed. Get wrecked. And you're going to die at the start of your turn, you dummy. Okay. 12 damage, 12 damage. Fair enough. We will blast you here. Use this. He can no longer use cards, but that's fine because he's out of stamina. No reason not to do that. We'll kick one of you back so that we're not taking damage all at once. If I was to have moved him out of the way, the damage would have gone to him, which is why I didn't do that. Okay. So you're going to apply bleed next turn, which is very annoying. So I'm going to blast you. I'm going to blast you again. We're going to play this here. Play this here. Play this here. And then you're going to get momentum. End turn. Okay, you've moved back, and now you're applying a bleed. I hate that. But that is okay, because we're going to kill you. We're going to apply that there. We're going to use willpower. Fortunately, our buddy here is going to take some... Uh-oh. We're both getting hit by this. That's a bummer. Ah, it didn't apply bleed because we had armor. Good. Okay, we'll say that we don't have any damaging abilities, which is crazy. Get bodied, nerd. Deal 5 damage to armor. For every 2 stacks of vulnerable on an opponent, deal an additional 15 to armor. Don't have any way to apply vulnerable. Apply charge equal to weapon damage, which is 8 for both of our characters currently, and move swap to the front rank. Don't really care. Pass. Deal 6 damage. Apply to vulnerable. Draw a card. Seems pretty good. Move all your armor. Deal damage equal to the amount lost. Hell no. Click the target. Move them to a vacant position on the rank. Pass. I think we're going to go with setup. All right. I feel like this means if we don't take it, we're going to lose 100 florins, but I don't know that that's true. We absolutely need to go here. This is a bunch of tough combats, but it gets us cool stuff, so I'm going to do it. As you approach the bear, 2 more flank you on either side, guarding your exits. No funny business, he growls. Bet your stake. Win, you get your opponent's share. Go for 2 in a row, and we'll double the wager. One more thing, he growls as he leans towards you. Losers don't get to walk away. Not in this life, anyways. It's probably stupid to do this, but I'm going to. Yeah. Maybe it wasn't the best call. Especially if you're getting that. Taking 30 damage in the first turn. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Not ideal, I will say. Especially since they're buffing up every freaking turn. Yeah. Opponent has more than 18 armor, applies 4 bleed, you say. Okay. In that case, we're going to gain 10. going to gain 5. We're going to kick ya. Oops. Kick ya to the back. And, ooh, boy. Spawn 3 of these. Start bleeding this gentleman. Okay. It's your turn. I think we play this. Get wrecked. Okay. You're going to die. Going to apply. Okay. Okay. I think we can kill right here, actually. Yeah. You're dead. Get bodied, nerd. Deal weapon damage and apply 1 overwhelm. If dual wielding, plus 1 more overwhelm. For every stack of overwhelm, this character receives 25% more damage from attacks removed at the start of the character's turn. Pretty good, but we don't have anyone dual wielding at the moment. Mirror an opponent's defense stacks. I know for a fact that it gets very good on some of the boss fights. Active character is in front rank, deal weapon damage. In back rank, apply 5 to an ally in front. Reroll. Deal 8 damage, apply 2 momentum, charge, whatever it's called, to another ally. Deal 3 damage, target dies, draw 3 cards. Let's do 5 damage to a rank and apply 3 vulnerable. Sounds good. Don't get too cocky now. The bear growls at you as you brush yourself down. Second round starts now. Second group, step into the ring. Enter combat. Okay. Does 8 damage. If opponent has shield, applies 2 vulnerable. Moves forward if possible. It's 10 damage. Okay. Fair enough. I think we toss down this immediately. We are going to get some shield. I don't have kick, which is a bummer to be sure. I think that we start blasting this guy because he seems scary. Okay. All right. A lot of damage. I would love to see kick right now. Yeah, I think we play it safe. We just use this. We set you up. E. 6, 5. We apply there. 25% more damage. I'm bad at math. So that's 8 and what, like 7? So you're probably taking 1 damage. However, if we... Oh no, we won't get the lead because it's not attacking. Okay, end turn. You're making our barricade bleed. Okay. So I think we do this just to accelerate that process. What are you doing? You're getting defense. That's fine. Let's discard one of these since I can't play them all anyways. You're dead. Now we start working on you. Okay. You're not attacking. Who cares? Okay. You've killed my barricade. No. Get wrecked, you dummies. All right. Deal 8 damage, gain 2 preparation at the start of your turn. Draw an additional card for every stack of preparation. Ticks down by 1 each turn. That's certainly very good. Yeah, I mean, what more can you say about that? That's very good. Impressive, the bear says with a genuine tone for the first time. Don't see people walk out of that arrangement too often. He leans over to you with a pouch of gold in his hand. Fair is fair. Here's your winnings. Take your gold and leave. 750 florins. You'll love to see it. We need to go here, or else we can't get the mission done. You approach the merchant, who stares through you with glassy, blind eyes. Greetings. What can an old fisher do you for? You explain you need a boat sent to the northern sewers. No questions asked. I don't like the sounds of what you're up to, but the less I knows, the better, he says reluctantly. 150 florins and you'll have your boat. That don't suit you, I got other stuff to trade. We only get one of these. I would like to try and get to the boss. So 150 florins it is. Ooh. Heavy patrols are really hard. Man, we were so close to leveling. That sucks. I think I'm going to try it, but if we die, I apologize. Yeah, that's a lot. That is certainly a lot. Okay. Oh boy. So kick is only effective on the bear in this case. I think that we try to blast these gentlemen down as fast as we can. Okay. Best I can do. Okay, you're shooting the barrier. That's fine. You are shooting my friend there, which is not fine, especially given that we don't have any way to block. So, we're gonna try and destroy you. Okay. Good. Okay. Good enough. We're going to draw more cards because of our preparation. We'd like to kill you. Okay. More than 18. I should have used some of those cards first. I am dumb. That's fine. Okay. Sure. Okay, who are you attacking? The barrier? Who cares? I don't really want any of these cards, to be honest. Okay. Let's move you here. All right. We've got one bleed. Doesn't matter. Bodied. Get wrecked. Okay. That was scary. Let's see what equipment we got. So, equipment is neat. However, if you put it in your stash, it's going to come up in your deck. So it bloats your deck. 10 damage, apply vulnerable. If the opponent already has vulnerable, deal double damage instead. Pretty good. Already have a round shield. Let's put this in the stash. You need a weapon. Fair enough. And we can leave the shield. We already have one. Okay. Weapon damage for the only opponent in lane. Deal plus 10 damage. What, 10 damage? 20 damage is pretty good. Let's reroll. Double team. Gain 6 armor and 1 momentum. If this character has any adjacent allies of the same race, they all gain 12 armor and 5 momentum. Swap positions with a target party member. That is useless right now, but could be useful later. So we'll grab it. All right, what do we got? Choose a passive. On turn end, this character gains vitality for every stack of restoration. Ticks down by 1 each turn. Whenever this character discards, they gain 1. We do have that thing that discards our entire hand. The next incoming damage to this character is reduced to 0. At turn end, if 3 or more enemies are intending to attack this character, basically ignore 1 attack. That's pretty good. Whenever you discard a card while this character has 0 stamina, they gain 5 momentum and 2 stamina. Kind of neat too. There are not a whole lot of ways to heal, so I'm going to do this. Honestly, we have plenty of stamina for now, so I'm going to go willpower. What did you get? Heals damage. All bleed applied to this character is converted to poison instead. I don't know why you would ever want that. Poison is much worse. Whenever this character ruins a card, spawn a rend to your hand. Don't ruin cards. Whenever this character applies poison directly, double it. Don't apply poison. Okay, so none of these are good. Guess I'll grab that and hope that we get poison somehow. Okay, we've reached a crossroads. I think this means it's a tougher combat. We're doing pretty well here. I don't know why I increased your willpower. I should have increased your stamina, dude. All right, let's try the hard combat and regret our decision almost immediately. Okay, this actually doesn't look that bad. Okay. No reason not to max your armor here. I'm going to do 5 damage to the entire rank, which is a bummer, but we're going to put you out anyways. Put you out too. Give you more targets. Going to blast the entire rank here. And then we're going to use this. Boom. 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 Enter. Okay, we kind of want to leave you so that their turns go back and forth. As you can see, I can't use this. The wolf's willpower ability would let me use this, but I can't. I don't have a wolf. So, yeah, we can't do anything with that. Let's blast all of you. Let's get a bunch of armor. And I don't care about any of this stuff. So, end turn. Will go away now that we've seen it once, which is nice. For this fight only. But still. Okay. You will one-shot this dude. Get bodied. Neither one of you attacking anything I care about. That being said, get bodied. And you're going to bleed to death if I leave you alone. Enter. Ooh, you're shooting someone I care about. That being said, okay, here's what we do. Play you for free. We swap you here. Crap. I forgot the entire point doing this was that I wanted to discard my hand so I can so I can heal him. Oh well. In that case, we'll just kill you. Okay. Unplayable. When this card is discarded by a character, yeah, we saw that. Deal 5 damage if target has more momentum than shield. Deal 4 times 3 damage. Okay. That becomes pretty likely later on with bosses especially. But is it enough to justify? 2 for 12. We don't really have any way to increase charge at the moment. I think we don't junk up our deck. See what kind of equipment we got. 13 damage, gain pacified, no thanks, and 3 momentum, pass. Apply 2 bleed. Do like bleed. Let's grab this for the future. Move on. Oh boy. These are all terrible. This is like a legit boss. I know for sure this one's incredibly hard. So I'm going to try to avoid that one. This is a stronger combat, but not quite elite. So I will take this because I don't want to take 5 damage. Yeah, I don't know that we're strong enough for like an actual elite combat yet. All right, you're just doing 30 damage, you say. Okay, easy enough to solve. You play you. Put down 2 barriers. Play you. We blast you. Kick you back. Okay, you're doing 10 to a barrier. Could not care less. In charge. Okay. Let's put a lead on you. Blast you here. Put a bleed on you. And then... one more bleed on you. You guys are not attacking anything I care about. Let's set up here. Blast you both. I think we do this. Easy peasy. Okay, you're bleeding to death. Bodied. We don't even need to wait. Get wrecked. Apply 3 poison. Grab it. What we got? Retaliate's pretty good. Apply 3 cripple. Move/swap target to a different position. That's really good. Both of these are very good. Is this two-handed though? Being able to move people around is like incredible. So we're gonna get rid of the sword. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Okay. Okay, we are going to go to our mentor, because again, I really think that the mini-series will be over if I fight him. Now seems like a good time to take a short rest. Perhaps an opportunity to learn something new. Okay. Duplicate a card in your deck. Honestly, I would not mind duplicating the poison. Our deck is getting kind of thick, I have to be honest. Provisions, combat, a chance to heal. Combat. Okay. 30 damage, you say? What if I was to tell you... No, thank you. Our barricade's gonna die, which is a bummer, but what can you do? Okay. I think we apply a bunch of poison to this gentleman. I mean, bleed. Sorry. Uh-oh. You're now exposed. That's okay, because I think you can one-shot this dude. Get bodied. That's not a problem, because we can apply double poison here, so this should do 6. Hell yeah. This increases every turn. So that's a lot of damage. We're going to do 1 armor here. We're going to kick you back. All right. Okay. Direct. And turn, you're dead. Easy dub. Whenever this character attacks an opponent in the same lane, gains 6. Heal. Active characters in back rank deal 6 damage. Party front rank gains 6 shield for every character on the back rank. We're going to grab this because it banishes itself after we use it. Merchant in trouble. You like helping people. You see a couple of brutish thugs shaking down a merchant. See a merchant during a shakedown with some thugs. There doesn't seem to be any guards around. We can loot them, which is awful, or we can defend them, which I will do. You approach the scene and address the thugs, brandishing your steel. If you're looking for trouble, you've found it. It doesn't take them long to excuse themselves. Thank you, strangers. I've never seen those brutes before. Where are those sodding guards when you need them? I tell ya. Please take something from my wares. Deal 6 damage to the opponent with the lowest fatality for free. Or get a card that increases in cost every time you use it. Sounds bad. I don't think any of these are worth junking our deck up with, to be honest. Fine. I really got to stop picking cards, though, for real. Can increase stats for 350. We can do a combat. Ooh, boy. We're really close to leveling, and there's a fight at the end, so I'm going to do that. Okay. Not a great opening hand, to be sure. Going to gain 5. You there, put you there. And we're going to kick you to the back. you. Gonna blast this dude. Then we're going to bleed that dude. Okay. Okay. I think we apply poison there. Here. You this. Give you this. Boom. Hit you there. Seems good. Okay. Hmm. You're dead. Okay. So you're dead already. Dead now. Give you... We don't even need to. All right. Get bodied. Deal 6 damage. Apply upper hand. When this character deals a total of 30 damage to an opponent, they gain 1 max stamina this combat. Seems good. Move on. 2 characters leveled up. You love to see it. This target, if target has the same or more vitality than this character, deal weapon damage plus 5. They have less. Apply 15 armor. Rank gains 25 armor. You have momentum. Lose all stacks. Apply stacks of lost. Sorry, I don't know why I keep calling this momentum charge. Apply stacks of charge lost plus this ally character's level to an ally. Okay. I think I'm gonna grab this, though the passing the torch could go crazy, to be honest. Let me grab another stamina for you. What do you got? Deal 15 damage to any character. If they have any armor left, apply 10 retaliate. To them? Card a card next turn. Pick a card from your discard to move to your hand. Hmm. Gotta be honest, I don't particularly like any of these. Guess we'll go sleight of hand. Why not? All right. And with that, we are going to call it for an episode. I hope you join me in the next one. I love Banner of Ruin. Hopefully, I did a good job showing it off. It's a great game. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I got kind of lucky because this game is incredibly hard, as I kept mentioning, and I haven't died yet, which is not unheard of. But it's also like I haven't been playing optimally. So, but yeah, I hope you guys liked it. If you did, I would very much appreciate it if you left, excuse me, a like or a comment or both. It would help me out immensely. And I make a couple videos every single day. My name is Quantic Flux. I'd be happy to have you subscribed. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.